What's up, people? KKD here. It's been a while, right? Well, let me tell you why. I've been posting a lot of old videos that I had in my archives and everything like that, but I figured I'd just make a new one just to keep everybody up to date. Basically, what I've really been doing with myself is just working on me. That's really it. Creating a couple new platforms and everything like that, doing new things, trying new things. So I'm kind of going to get away from this whole narcissist bullshit. It's more like a rabbit hole, in case you haven't noticed that in your feeds. Comes a time in your life when you actually learn from your fucking mistakes that you made with your ex or whatever the case may be, and then you just move on. Like, you learned your lesson, you figured it out, and you're not gonna tolerate that anymore. But you meet people for a reason. I believe in that. And whatever reason that you met this particular individual for, you were probably at a point in your life where you were like, oh, fuck this, I'm not dating anymore. You gave up hope and all this other stuff. Then this magical person comes into your fucking life, sweeps you off your feet, and you fell for the same shit as always. But I was told something from one of my spiritual advisors, which was really fucking cool. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So that's when I really decided to start changing everything in my life. Spiritually, mentally, physically, the whole nine. In my case, I was actually changing myself while I was still with my ex. And that's when she started having all these comments, and I think it was more jealousy than anything because I was losing weight. I started working on myself at the time and everything. And then the whole gaslighting came up with a bunch of other shit and stuff like that. So it was just time for me to go. It started becoming toxic, and I think it was going to become more toxic. So I just left the relationship and went no contact. Now, since then, I was 245. When I was with her, I dropped down like 10 pounds. Since I left her, I continued my journey. I'm down to 195 now. I want to get a little bit lower, but I'm in a good place right now. Like, fucking high energy, everything, it's beautiful. The thing is, when you meet somebody and you were at a point in your life where you didn't want to be with anybody, you were in a good place though, like mentally and physically, and then this person came in and swept you off your feet and stuff like that, and then you turn around and you get hurt all over again. Understand the positive from this, and this is any of you that's gone through this. You were at that point in your life where you were in a good place mentally, physically. You didn't really need anybody. It was more of a want. And the person came in, swept you off your feet. You fell in love all over again. Think of it this way. You're still capable of loving somebody. And remember that emotion when you first met them. Like think about that for a minute. I mean, fuck all the bad times and that you hate them now. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. Think about when you were with them and you loved them and you would literally do anything for them. Your time revolved around them. You gave it your all. You're still capable of doing that. That's the beauty of it. Take that with you. That's a fucking positive, you know? You're still capable of that, regardless of what they did to you, whether they were just fucking assholes or they were narcissistic, doesn't matter. You're still capable of being that person that you give it your all. Understand that. Take that with you. That's a healthy fucking vibe right there. Those people aren't healed. They're stuck in that repetitive cycle of attracting people and destroying people, or they're just miserable with themselves. Cut them off. Move on and do you. You meet people in life for a reason, whether it's a bum in the street that you gave $1 to or just somebody you bumped into at the store. Everybody has a purpose. You meet people for a reason. I believe in that. Even if it's a short conversation at a grocery store, it doesn't matter. There was a reason why you bumped into that person. I believe in all that. Learn your lesson from them or just take it with a grain of salt. But again, you meet them for a reason. Take the lesson, learn with it, go with it, and just do you. If you focus on yourself, you will see your aura will change, everything will change, and you'll start attracting like-minded people like yourself when you start taking care of yourself. If you're going to the gym, you're gonna meet up with gym fucking people. If you go, you're grocery shopping for healthy shit, you're gonna be in the healthy section. You're gonna meet healthy people like that watch what they eat and stuff like that. You're gonna, again, it goes back into what my spiritual advisor told me. Your vibe attracts your tribe. And that's so, that's a saying I will never forget. But stay positive, continue your journey. I wish you all the best of luck. I'm still going to be on TikTok doing videos and stuff like that. I'm hoping that you all watch this all the way through. But again, it's really about you. Once you start doing yourself and doing the things that you want to do, now you have the time to do that. You probably have some extra money to do that because you're not dating or whatever. Take that time for yourself. Don't be in a rush to jump from one relationship to another, because, I mean, you're still a little damaged from the other one, or if they lowered your self-esteem somehow to raise their self-esteem. Do you first. Be the person that you want to date. Be that person. Like, you know what I mean? If you're giving that energy to somebody, you expect that energy back. You deserve that energy back. And if they're not giving you that, then you got to go. That right person will come into your path somehow, some way. Whether you just meet somebody at the beach or whatever you're doing, that person will eventually come. And then you'll just know. And then you just take it slow. You sit back, you just watch how people move, as opposed to jumping into relationships and saying, oh, it is my twin flame. Fuck all that. That's storybook shit. I don't care what anybody says. That's all storybook shit. Just take your time, go slow. At a minimum, don't start really making moves till like a year. Like, as far as like when you're dating, like the first year is like really like 6 months to a year. Is more like you're still learning each other. Like, you know what I mean? You're meeting family members, you're doing the holiday thing, whatever you're doing. You know, you need to watch all that. That's very important. Their background structure, all that stuff. But again, always healthy shit. If you start seeing red flags and your gut's telling you certain things about like their bestie or whatever, girls' night out, guys' night out, cut it off. Like, don't argue, don't do nothing. Like, listen, you already know. If your gut's telling you shit, you already know. Don't stick around for another 2-3 months like I did and wait for shit to happen when you already knew it was happening. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the trauma. It's not worth the drama. None of that shit. You got to do you, and you're going to, you expect what you give. And that's not being selfish at all. It's what you built in your life and what you want to do and what you want out of life. You want that partner that's this way in particular, go find that partner. And if they're not for you, move on. That's it. It's very simple. The game is not hard. Love is not hard. You understand yourself. You know that you love your ex or whatever the case may be. You're capable of doing that. You're still capable of doing it. It doesn't matter what age you are. You're capable of loving somebody. Think of it this way. A lot of people out there have never even loved anybody the way you have. That's a blessing in disguise. A lot of people never felt loved before, even if it was fake from your ex or a narcissist or whatever the fuck, and they had the mask on, the whole textbook shit. Even if it was fake, that feeling is irreplaceable. It's irreplaceable, and it's the best fucking feeling in the world. It raises your dopamine. I mean, it's the best feeling in the world. It's like, you love it. You'll find it again. It's okay. You're going to find it again, only with the right person this time, because you learned your lesson from the past. Every person that you deal with is a lesson. And stop going through the revolving door. Cut it off sooner so you don't have to deal with the trauma later on. Best of luck. Peace out. One love. I'll be talking to you.